Now Boswell on to send this away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Locke. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Hey, listen, I'm all for quarterbacks as artists. Right? You can't be a blacksmith. You've got to be an artist. You've got to create back there. But when the world of got-tos, you also got to hold on to the ball. That's a big-time turnover.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Flush out out to his left. He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle 3rd, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were and the cue.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Steelers capitalize on the turnover and add to their... Najee Harris, the touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 him to keep him from... the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
He's throwing for it. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Giants offense all set to get started. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake, or typically one will follow.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Lock. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And he'll get it up to the 44. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. That's taken at the 15. Jukes out a one-stop. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Wilson now off the play action. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers blowing them out in this opening quarter. George Pickens the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. Boswell to add the PAT. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Steelers continue piling on to this lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because... Hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor...
Oh, no, he lost control of another one! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Rush coming for Wilson. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers. Lead off the turnover. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.